Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. I'm Mark Ramone here with Mistress Miriam and Tobey Sol LaRoche. And you just heard Nate Martel with Sacred Hearts. And we started off with the legend James Taylor's Something in the Way She Moves. Wow. So Nate Martel out of the Pioneer Valley of Massachusetts.
I have to say, I'm very excited, first of all. I love Nate Martell's music. And Toby, I understand that you are friends with Nate Martell.
That is correct.
I want to get to that in a minute. Nate Martell, audience, if you're enjoying him, you're going to get to a lot of opportunities to see him. I mean, he's playing everywhere locally in the next few weeks. I mean, this is like in the next 2 weeks. He's playing at the Skyline Beer Company in Westfield solo on the 20th. He's playing in the Woonsocket. Is that how you say it?
What shoes it?
Wachusett. It's one of those words, Massachusetts words. Brew Yard in Worcester on the 21st.
Worcester.
Worcester, the Chill Kitchen and Bar in Marlborough, Massachusetts, Angie's Pizza and Pier 27 Lounge, Mystic, Connecticut on the 25th. A number of other dates. My favorite, I must say, is on the 28th. He's playing at 11 a.m. at the Miss Flo's Diner. I will be there. But he's just fantastic. And I'd love for you to just, Toby, speak personally about him just because you know him.
Sure. I've been witnessing Nate on the music scene around here since I first moved down here. He was playing in a band called Dr. Reputation, I believe it was, with a friend of mine who then later brought me into the fold in Shaka Zoba when I played with him when I first arrived to the Valley. And I've just been witnessing this man tearing it up vocally. Of course, he's got one of the most amazing voices and plays some really mean guitar. And I have been very impressed in following his career ever since. He's now most recently been playing a lot of his original, more songwriter tunes with a smaller trio, sometimes expanding that trio with some other artists as well. But hearing his songs solo is an experience. Hearing them with the full band is an experience in and of itself. And I'm just really blown away by everything he's been doing. And he's a great guy. He's a really kind guy. He's always smiling. He's always jovial. And he always puts on a really amazing show. I might try to catch you at Miss Florence Diner, but I'm definitely going to catch the Summer on Strong show on Thursday, the 26th of June. I'm playing actually Summer on Strong the week prior. So I'm going to hopefully go and support him the next week after that, too.
A plug for our friend Toby here.
You don't have to put it on the air, but yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we're putting it on the air.
I love this song. It's got like a Chris Stapleton swagger to it.
It has a swagger to it. I love the song. It's relatively new also.
This year, yeah.
I am a big fan and I'm thrilled that you are too. So come out and hear him. Now, James Taylor, I was telling my fellow DJs during the break, I went to hear him. He always plays he of course lives in the Berkshires, and he always plays on the 4th of July at Tanglewood. And I was brought by a friend of mine. We sat in the third row and saw his show. And it was a warm day when I was putting my show together. And I don't know, I just started thinking about that night and seeing James Taylor and sitting in the shed and just what a wonderful songwriter he is. And he's one of our local people, although he is an international hero. And this has always been one of my favorite songs of his. It's so beautiful and so romantic and so understated.
Absolutely one of the most beautiful and most romantic songs ever written.
Oh my God, Mark. You just made my heart flutter.
I love the story about George Harrison, who, he really
Yeah.
loved this tune. Of course, it became the beginning of the song "Something." So, and apparently, apparently he didn't have the full lyric down yet, so he kept the word pomegranate in there as a substitute. So the original line initially was "Something in the way she moves attracts me like a pomegranate," which I just think is hilarious.
Yeah, they were both on the Apple label back in 1968.
I remember having my Beatles albums that I stole from my parents when I was a kid and looking at that little Apple label in the middle of the album, watching the record go round and round with a little apple.
Yep.
I'm just having a a sensory memory here from my childhood. What can I say?
Music draws up the memories very strongly.
It does.
So, Miriam, what do we have coming up next?
Oh my goodness. I just don't even know what to say about our next set. Okay. Just this is about like the fabulous history of Jewish women in music in America. That's what this set is about. We're going to be hearing from Sophie Tucker. And I mean, if that isn't fabulous Jewish women in American history and music, I don't know what to say. But we're going to start with the great, the brilliant Ruth Wallis and her masterpiece, Boobs.